Visual novels are one of the most popular forms of games for grown-ups. While their popularity has waned over the past few years, I believe that has more to do with the changes in what kind of content is allowed by Steam and Patreon. It's not that visual novels are less popular, it is that the kinds of visual novels that are currently being allowed are less popular due to the overall content restrictions placed on them. One of the hardest parts of being a developer making adult games is that the rules about what is acceptable keeps changing. Due to pressure mainly from Visa and MasterCard, Patreon allows so much less than it did 8 years ago. Steam has also cracked down over the last 5 years, and given how many games have been banned over the last 30 days, we may be at the beginning of a new shift in what Steam considers acceptable content. Many developers have suffered from this. Myst could have been one of the top-selling games of 2022, but it was banned by Steam right before its release. A successful Steam release can represent millions of dollars in sales, but if a game is banned for content, that's it. There's no appeal, no chance to resubmit, that's it. There has only ever been one game that has been restored after a content ban, and that took Nintendo and Gabe personally intervening for that to happen. So if you are a developer and you want to release on Steam and you're not sure about your content, you have a big decision in front of you. Do you risk years of hard work and effort and take a chance that you won't be banned? In the case of LISC, the developer went with an almost complete overhaul, changing content, characters, and a huge portion of the beginning of the story. Is LISC better than Life in Santa County? I have played both the original Patreon version and the modified Steam version, and while there are some flavor and gameplay differences, this is basically the same game. There are some inconsistencies and plot holes in both versions, but both are coming-of-age harem games with a surprising amount of feat content. Normally, we see the feat flavor in games like this as a secondary or tertiary focus, but in this case, this flavor is front and center. The music is good, and there are animations with sounds. The renders are fantastic, and while there isn't the scope of gameplay as some of the most popular harem visual novels, this is still a solid exploration of the theme. Your choices are based on 2 axes: charisma versus intimidation and rise versus fall. The overall story will be the same, but scenes, content, and dialogue will be impacted by these choices. LISC Season 1 is a solid visual novel that shows that you can still release a college harem game on Steam, as long as you remove the college. I don't fault the developer for the changes they have made. This is an incredibly tough industry to create in, and all of us in it are faced with balancing our desire for artistic expression against the increasing demands for censorship and creative sterilization by our corporate overlords. And until next time, no shaming, just gaming.